Oh, hey, y'all. Hello. I'm sitting here getting my lighting together. I didn't know y'all was here. Hey. Hello. It's been a while. Hey. Just sitting here. Hey. I didn't even realize I had pushed the button, but hey, y'all. Y'all are here in live in effect. What? Food? I ate. Hello. So it's a beautiful evening, and I thought I'll just pop on here and say hey and see what's going on with y'all. I am getting stuff together around here, trying to clean up. So in the future, I can style this house for the upcoming winter season. Hey, hey, everybody. Can y'all see me? I hope so. I'm looking for my phone. How's everybody doing? Where's everybody from tonight? Of course, y'all know I'm here in Miami. Down here in Miami. Let me see. So I can keep up with the conversation. I'm gonna get on with my phone because sometimes it be going so fast on here. Mississippi, Savannah. I like Savannah. I did training when I was at the bank down in Savannah. Houston. Ooh, Florida. Where is that? How far are you from me? In Palomonto, Florida. How far is that from Miami? Nashville is really pretty. We always get caught in the rain when we drive through Nashville, going down those mountains and hills and valleys. Ooh, PA in the house. Hey, you in Miami as well? Whoop, whoop. Listen, looking for houses out here in Miami is terrible. New subby in the house. Hey, girl. Hey, I'm Raquel. If you didn't know, but I go by Kel. Yeah, it's just like, we're in this apartment, so I feel so kind of limited with styling it because it's not that much space in here, and I don't want to just overwhelm the space because we all live in here, and it's not like everybody can just go to different parts of the house. So I be mindful about that. Oh, you about 3 or 4 hours? Okay. Fairville's in the house. You always want to go to Miami? Listen, it is what it make it. It's beautiful in certain areas, and then when you go to other areas it's just like any other city, or even kind of Lord, North Carolina in the house. Charlotte was actually on our list to move there. I'm trying to make sure I can read all y'all. We are downtown Miami. We only down here, until we found a house or whatever. I forgot how to do this. So yeah, we've been in Miami. How long we been here now? 8 months. We've been out in Miami for like 8 months now. And originally we thought we would come down here, get a house real quick, and that has not been the case. Are we staying in Miami? Close to Miami, like as far as like a house buying wise? Try to stay like close to everything, not necessarily directly in Miami, but hopefully close to it. But it's so expensive, like $1 million houses here, and they're not even all that popping. 27 years. We may end up in Broward County. I'm not really trying to go to Broward, but we may end up going up that way. Yeah, Charlotte, I like that city. That was actually going to be one of our locations. Uh-oh. I know, but North Carolina, that doesn't have enough beaches. So that's why we ended up in Florida, because really only place in the states that have real like beaches and you can go all year. Like we went to the beach what, just maybe like a week ago, and it was the end of October and we were just at the beach. Like where can you live and be able to go to the beach, all year round? Like last year we flew to Florida before we moved here in December, and it was like 75 degrees and we were at the beach in December. So that's one reason we're here in Florida. But I feel like if we went to Texas, we would have been had a house. We would have been have found a house in our price range, because you would have got a big, spectacular home. April is awesome. So she's working in good old Boston. She texts. She don't text as much now. I guess she didn't figure her lay of the land out, honey. So I'll be like, hello, April. I mean, we here. Talk to your parents. But she is out there. She already had a few friends that went to Boston that used to be stationed out in Texas with us. So it's good that she already knew like a few people there. So yeah. You want to sell and go somewhere else? I don't know. I'm not trying to rush and buy no house, to be honest, y'all. I'm prolonging this as long as possible. I'm not trying to rush and buy a house. First of all, the market is crazy. And I'm just like, I shall wait. Sorry if y'all hear Darnell. He over there eating. Hey, congrats. I saw your YouTube has grown so much. Okay, so listen, this is what my idea. Y'all know I had my curtain lights in Texas, if y'all remember. I have them with us. I'm trying to contemplate how I can hang them over here at this window. I just came up with this idea today. I'm like, I want my curtain lights up. I miss them so much. So, being that is no way, we don't have drapes and blinds. I mean, we just have a window, and then they have the one that you pull down. So there's no way to attach it. So I have to figure out how to add my curtain lights up there. And then it's the door to go in and out the balcony. And I don't want them to keep being in the way or falling when somebody go in and out. So that's what I'm working on. So that's definitely project number one, is putting my curtain lights back up. I have only a few things. I'm not gonna buy a lot of stuff, but I have like garland already. I have a ton of like um, what are those called? What are they? Acrylics, snowflakes. I may try to put those up. I don't know. Maybe if I could put like tacks up and hang them like that. Mm, chicken wire. How would you use chicken wire? Hold on. Let me show you. So here got a window. Oh Lord, the line is. You see, there got a window right here. So how will we use? And I don't know. It's concrete walls, but I want to figure out how to put it. It's like a lip though that I want to try to put it there. Okay, because I just came up with this idea today. When I saw him the other day when I was in my closet to see what I had, um, I'm like, man, I want to be able to put my lights back up. So if not, I'm gonna just put like tacks and then try to just um, maybe zip tie I don't know. I'll come up with something. But anyways, That's that. I see a lot of people are already styling and decorating their houses. I'm like, oh my God, people, some people still got pumpkins up and they threw them pumpkins to the side, honey. And I'm like, okay, it is time for Santa Clauses and snowmans. Okay, inbox me your house on Instagram and let me see your house that you want to sell. My Instagram, let me put it right here in the chat. Vernell will definitely check it out. He looks at houses every single day. You feel like Christmas. I'm like, whoa. But listen, we're already technically in November. So people put their Christmas up. I feel like if you put all this work into styling and decorate your house, you don't want it up for like 2 weeks. So I'm not mad at them putting it up early. I mean, it is a little early. They pulled them pumpkins down. I think the pumpkins is up what, 2 weeks? But some people put their pumpkins up in August. So, you know, the ceiling is concrete. And then we have to move out of here, so I don't want to put a whole bunch of stuff in these. There a lot of holes in the wall. So, like if we were military housing, you could put as many holes as you want to. It did not matter. But here, they probably gonna be so anal about everything. Oh, you got a hole here. Oh, you did there. So I'm not trying to play with these people in their house, this little apartment. Especially we downtown Miami, honey. Everything is just. You have pumpkins and a Christmas tree. Hey, there's a lot of people that still got their pumpkins up until I had like three, literally like 3 or 4 pumpkins. I put 3 of them already. I think I still got my little sparkly one over there on that thing, but all the rest of them I put them in that bin. I was like, I'm tired of pumpkins. They gotta go. You could hang it from the ceiling. So listen, it's like a little. Ooh, let me see if I can take y'all over here and show y'all what I'm talking about. Ooh. Let me turn this okay. So y'all see this little thing? This is where you let the curtains down there, right here with this little string, right? So right here is like a little lip right there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'm gonna try to use that little. Can y'all see what I'm talking about? Like right where this thing is. Hold on. See, I gotta still be conscious of this thing, right? But it's a little gap that's right behind it that I can hang the lights. But I just gotta make sure I don't put too many holes so they don't notice it when I move out. So that was difficult. Okay, man, I done moved it in. Oh, well, that's a good find. On the 10th of November. So you already know. On this day every year, this is what's happening. All right, I can feel it. I can dig it. I I feel the lights, the curtain lights, they're on a one long string, and then they just have all the lights coming down. So I mean, if I put like a couple tacks in there, and then just like maybe zip tie or put some wire on those three, I may have to put more than three, but anyways, just so that the string lights can hang down, and as they go in and out the balcony door, it's not gonna fall or anything like that. But I am just, I can't wait to have my little twinkle lights at night. Oh my gosh! And then I have two, so I may even put one in my bedroom if I figure out how to do it in here. And there's no real way. I mean, if I try to put like a curtain rod, it'll be tacky to see that curtain rod across there. So I'm gonna try to just use that little. So the curtain things come down here, but it's a space like this space. Here's the window space, and then the curtains. So I want to use this space right here. And then even if I have to let my blinds down, the curtain The curtain lights will be behind the blinds. This is my thing. But anyways, that's that. That's my idea. So when I get it, y'all gonna get a decorate with me. Oh, okay, that may work. Okay, I can see using the shower rod. Okay, okay, because then I could use the one that has the hole right here, and then it has that little U. I can hang it like that if it's big enough. But okay, or just use a tension rod. Okay, all right, that may work. See, I love it. So I figured y'all could help me out with this idea I just came up with. But I don't know if it'll be wide enough, but we'll find out. I'll try. I'll try. I'm gonna give it some test runs. But anyways, how's everybody else doing? Besides the 10th of November, anybody else got their stuff up already or planning on putting it up? Oh, what about Black Friday? Are y'all shopping? We only just gonna get an air fryer, a new air fryer. That's the only thing that we need. We have everything else until because all of our other million things of a decor or whatever household goods are still in Texas in storage. Oh, okay, okay, all right. I'm always in IKEA, so I definitely would check out over there. Oh, Rich Friday instead of Black Friday. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Let me make sure I'm not missing you guys' comments. Hey, okay. Just trying to make sure because sometimes when I'm looking here on this computer, it be going so fast. I'm like, hold on. Recovery. I never had no downtime. I'm like, I'm sitting here wondering, like, did this doctor actually do something? Because I wasn't in a ton of pain. I was just up, rocking the next day, like still. I'm like, what did this man do? I was with so much more like soreness and all that when I had that smart lipo than this traditional lipo. Like I just don't have anything. Like, but everything is good. You see, I still got my little garment on, and I got my little what you call these little things in here? The foam. That's what y'all. That's what this is right here. The foam. Oh, April's good. I was saying that she already got a job. She just living her life. I be having to remind her that she needs to talk to her parents because, you know, this is our first child away. I'm like, hello, April, are you there? She trying to, you know, get her little independence, but I'm like, girl, you got parents here that's waiting to make sure you're all right on your own. Good night. What'd you say? Oh my gosh, you gonna be hiding stuff? What you gonna go buy that you gotta hide? What you buying? Oh my gosh, hold on. What you going to buy that you hiding in the car? That's hilarious. Okay, so you gotta send out gifts and all that stuff. That get tricky, and especially when we lived overseas and mailing and shipping stuff, you had to do it early enough when it was coming out of Europe so I can make it back to the States in time. Oh my gosh, I remember all that. But it seemed like everything is so far away, but yet we're like almost mid November. It is crazy. And then like what, 1 or 2 more weeks is gonna be Black Friday, and then it's on and popping from there. It's crazy. But nothing. The only thing we do is into plants because ain't nothing else to do. Look, I want to see Dornell's plant. It's a Friday. I can get it over here. Look how big this thing is. Oh my god. Look how big this plant is. It's crazy. It's going through something though. It's going through like the weather change or whatever, but he still got that. He got upset the other day and threw some of his plants away. So we went back today and he got some new ones. Hold on, let me show y'all. I'm showing your plants, Darnell. Look at his new plant. This is one of them. Oh, they so pretty. Ah! So he needs to get the soil. Oh, I'm getting dirt all on my couch. Get the soil together, make sure it's good, no pests and all that. So he just got that today. New decor. Oh, where you been finding cute decor at? I haven't, like, everything seems to be like the same. I guess since all my stuff is in household goods, I was thinking to myself, how in the heck did I live in the house with all that mess? Now that we like downsize and just live in this apartment, I really needed this detox time to realize I don't need all that stuff that's in my household goods. So much of that stuff is going to be donated or getting rid of. I cannot have all that stuff, especially in my permanent house. Oh no, no way. So I'm so happy and grateful for this detox time. Like, we still got quite a little bit more stuff that I want that we've accumulated just from, April coming. And then she still got some of her stuff here. And then just trying to set up stuff that, where it'll be functional so we can still like get through the time we're here. And we end up having to be in this apartment longer than what we expected. We wouldn't expect to have to extend and stay just because of the housing market. I know. All of our plants, like all of my plants in this little case, seems to be doing so well. And move that little light. This light is like blocking my plants. But these are expensive plants. So I put them in a case. This is a Gloriosum. That's one of my favorites. This one right here. Uh-uh. Then I got a red choco and a luxurious and all that stuff. Yeah. They are something else. I just found one of my plants over here had a little pest. I took that plant and washed it. As soon as I saw it, I washed it, I scrubbed it, the leaves. The next day, I checked to make sure there's nothing else there. I have sprayed it every day. We went and bought some neem oil and sprayed that. I'm like, no way. So I ended up washing all of my plants. When I saw that one plant that had some pests, I took every last one of them plants and washed them off with a little bit of Dawn and some water. No. And we sprayed them down with some hydroperoxide and water. But then we just went and got some more neem oil. But I do not play with bugs. What you say? I'm about to ask you, what are you gonna? No, I don't feel claustrophobia in here. I have a good time. I ain't rushing to buy no house. I like the location. Our view is amazing. It's only four of us in here at this point. The boys are in their rooms. They got their sides of the room, me and Darnell, and then we got this living room, kitchen area. Darnell, he's bored to death because he don't have too much to do. Because if he was in a house, he'll be messing with his motorcycle or playing with plants. But he find other things to keep himself occupied right now. This little bit of space has made me appreciate organization, minimalist. I'm still not minimalist, but I can appreciate just not having needing all that stuff to survive. I don't know. It wasn't a fungus. I don't know what the heck was on the plant. It was thrifts, some type of little white bug that came. I think it was from the soil that we got from the nursery because I never changed that soil because it was I liked the way they had it mixed. It was like it wasn't really dirt. They had like bark and like a chunky mix because the plant was expensive. So they didn't use really like soil. So I'm thinking the books came from out like the bark, what they used. And I always come home and change out the soil and all that, but I didn't at that time. And so that's how those little books came about. Less is more. I love it. Even though I still like stuff, but I just don't want to have a lot. But I like how how even though we have a whole bunch of plants, but I like how how it's neat, it's pretty. I still have stuff. I still like stuff. I just want it to be pretty. And if it don't have a home, like if it don't have I don't need it. So I'm working on that slowly but surely. Dorney, can you close that door? 'Cause I can smell lots in here. I love the view. So I'm like, oh my gosh, that's why I don't want to rush to leave. But he Darnell want a house so bad. I'm like, no, let's slow down. Don't rush it. Everybody pressure you to buy a house. But I want to make sure we're financially ready. It's so easy to be like, oh, you wasting money on rent, but buying a house, you have nobody to call, no maintenance. You have to pay for everything. So something happen, you're responsible. So you need to make sure you're financially ready for that responsibility. I'm like, no, it may sound good not to do this, but it can be a big disaster if you're not ready to own a house. Yeah. Oh, well, thank you. I was trying to see if y'all. We still working on getting his car paid off. That is the debt free journey is what I am focusing on. Getting that car. Before we got out here, before we left Texas, we paid it down so much, like 15 grand or something like that within the first 6 months. We paid it down that much. So we haven't been able to make that much traction being here because our rent is so expensive living down here in Miami. And then we just got out here and just living life, shopping, and all of the above. So we haven't made traction. Now been here 8 months. Okay, we can slow down now. We can get back on getting that down. So that is what we're gonna do while we're still in this apartment. Hopefully, before we get out of here, it's really down, like really like almost gone by the time we get into the house. Before you get out this the house, that Sonobalo. Listen, I was in so much pain, and to be honest, I don't think smart lipo is worth it. Like it made a difference, but it was just way more painful or tender than this traditional lipo. So if y'all think about lipo, just go the traditional route. That's more lipo. I don't know. It was fine. Like you guys saw the results. Like if you saw it, it did definitely take some fat away, but I was just so tender. I don't know if it was because it was the back. I don't know, but it was a lot of pain. Not pain. I keep saying pain. It was more like tender, especially when it was getting the hard from the lipo, and rub it out. It would get tender. Like when it first happened, the first couple weeks it was fine, and then like week 3, that's when it started to be like uncomfortable. When Darnell would rub it out, I'm like, oh Lord, I'm in so much pain. That's more lipo. But this traditional one, we rub out the tummy part, like here and there, it's like a little bit of tenderness, but I'm good to go. You waited 3 years to buy. Leave it up to me, honey. Yes. Hey, we ain't talking about nothing. We're talking about styling this apartment for the next couple months. Talking about buying a house, not rushing it. Talk about debt-free journey. So we just talk about a little bit of everything. Yeah. But how you doing? Where you from? I was asking everybody where they were from. So where are you from? If you haven't told me, please do. But yeah, I'm rush. I'm not. I just want to be like, listen. I want to do different than our parents. Okay, everybody rush to buy a house, and they still probably got mortgages and all that. I don't want to be like that. I want to have a mortgage be done in like 10 years. Be out of debt. 7 years really, but 10 years is the max. And then you can live life and not pay bills and owe nobody. Buffalo, hey. Been to New York, quite a bit of cities, but never made it to Buffalo. Yep, Fort Garden. We was there. We used to live in Grovetown when we lived out in there. Of course, I told you that already, though. Orlando, hey, New York, in the house. I never been to Harrisburg either. Michigan, hey. Oh, hey, you must have you changed your name. Okay. You changed your name. Alabama. I've been to Alabama, Huntsville, Alabama, San Antonio. My niece just moved down there, actually. Yep, Grovetown. Listen, I went to Chicago. That has to be worse than like I've been to Maine when it was cold. I've been upstate New York when it was cold, but Chicago has forever put this memory of me. It was so cold in Chicago. The water was so close to us. We were by the hotel, some hotel, and it was so cold. All that water breeze coming through. Oh gosh, I have never been that cold in my life. And then we didn't live in Germany twice. Memphis, hey, Phoenix. I've never made it to Phoenix. I've been to Memphis. Thumbs up, please. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Maryland, I've been to Maryland. I love seeing places that I've been. Columbia. Okay. We went over there, of course, because we were right there. We would just go over there. What's that? A string. Woo! Chicago. Listen. Hats off to y'all. Y'all live there every day, all day long when it's freezing. Like, I've yet to be that cold. Nashville is beautiful. Oklahoma, been there so many times when we used to drive from Texas through Oklahoma back up to St. Louis. We drove there. It's the boringest drive ever. Nothing but cows and red clay. Like they dirt is like red clay or something. I don't know. You definitely know when you leave out of Texas entering into Oklahoma because it feels different. It looks different. Not cows. It was cows, horses, and nothing else. You drive through Oklahoma, I mean, you don't see nothing but two major cities, and the rest of it is nothing. Chicago, not that girl, please. Chicago weather, because it has all that water. It was horrible. And y'all know St. Louis and Chicago was number about 6 hours away. And the weather was so different. Oh my gosh. Canada. I've been to Canada, been to Toronto. It's beautiful. Niagara Falls. Then we went over to Toronto, Canada. It was beautiful there. You afraid of them animals? Why would you be by a cow? I just want to see them. Listen, let's talk about animals down here in South Florida. It's all type of creatures and bugs and chickens. I never saw so many roosters and chickens literally walk down a downtown street. They just walk. They're just everywhere. Like nobody. They just here. Usually they are in a farm or a gate. They are just free and just walking. It is mind blowing. Then we got all the iguanas. Just one thing after another. Gators. When we went for Dornell, oh, I don't never think I posted that video. Well, for Dornell's birthday, he wanted to do the Everglades. So we drove out there and we took a boat on the Everglades, and we saw a big old alligator. It was dead. It must have gotten out into the street. That thing was so long and so big on the side of the highway, dead. But he was like newly fresh dead because everything was there. He wasn't decayed or nothing. It was crazy. So someone may have hit him and then put him on the side of the road or something. I don't know. But he was huge. But anyways, we got on the boat, went looking for alligators. And Jordell was able to hold a baby alligator and take some pictures. It's crazy. But of course, the alligator had tape or something around his mouth, and he was able to hold the picture. So he had a great birthday. He was so excited. That's all he wanted to do was go to the Everglades. Somebody coming back for dinner? Oh no, absolutely not. Darnell will though. Wow, that's interesting. Jordan. Yes, your daddy went to the Everglades. I don't know where you were at, Jordan. Darnell eats alligator all the time. I don't know how. He said it tastes like. Didn't you say alligator tastes like chicken? Crab. What's that? Crawdaddies, all that. Yes, Jordan is then came on live. Jordan, get off my live now, boy. Ooh, he's something else. Yuck. Exactly is right. Yuck. Well, I ain't want nothing, y'all. I was just sitting here and I'm like, before I get myself in this couch to watch some TV or something, watch some YouTube, see what's going on. The true star of the show. Oh, my youngest child, Jordan. Please. Woo! Listen, an apartment out here, we were downtown. So a 2-3 bedroom, couple grand a month. Now, if you don't want to be downtown with right here in the heart of downtown, then I'm sure you can go way cheaper than that. If we would have went to like the outskirts or something, I don't know. But so the only reason we gotta like pick this, I was thinking about I have older kids, so I want to make sure that we were close to like trains. I wanted to make sure we were close to things that they could access while we were here in this apartment. So that was one reason I kind of picked this, because we're close to like colleges and all that stuff. And I knew April will be here with us until she transitioned to school. So it worked out beneficial for her because she learned how to catch the bus, the trains. She would take herself to Miami Beach. She would get on the big train and just go all everywhere. So it worked out really well for her. For Jordan, that boy stays in some mess. Thank you. I braided my hair last night. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of dealing with. I was wearing like ponytails, little wrap on ponytail. I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of it. It's going back in braids. So every time I get bored, a couple hours, I got some pack of hair at the house, I'll just braid it up. I was just like, you know what? My hair is growing though. It's gotten so much longer since I cut it off when I was in Texas. Been keeping them in braids. It's gotten longer. April was on it. She was working out here, a couple of jobs. She will get take herself and go rent bikes. She was always doing stuff. Take my time to buy a house. Thank you. Can you tell everybody else that's putting pressure? It's not no rush to buy no house, because once you got it, it's there. It's there forever. You gotta. It's not forever, but my gosh, like that's major. First of all, you're going into like a $500,000 worth of debt, and if some break, you're responsible. But true, you can paint the walls whatever color you want. Blah blah blah. You can do this. All of that sound good, but it all comes with a price. Leave it to Jordan and Dornell. We will be in the house tomorrow. Jordan and Dornell, they want a house so bad. Did you have to say what, Jordan? Get off my internet, sir. Where? Do you see my lip gloss? My lips are so dry. It is cold here in Florida. Listen, I post stories like almost daily, and I'll put the time and the temperature. It was 59 degrees just a few days ago. I'm like, excuse me, Florida. Listen, I know you're gonna get chilly, but how you go from 75 all the way down to 59 in one day? Can you give us a warning? Creep down. So yeah, it's been chilly for like the last 2 or 3 days here as well. But shoot, we was talking to our in-laws that still live up in St. Louis. When we were talking to them, it was like 75 degrees. And then the next day it went all the way down to 40 or 50 or something like that. Hey, how you doing? For me, oh, okay, 2 grand for a 2 bedroom. Maryland made cost of living. It's probably up there with the cost of living here. Miami has become one of the higher cities to live in. I just heard on some news or something, Miami, New York, California, but Miami is like one or two at this point to live, the cost of living. Like some of these houses that's like a lot of money. I'm like, are you kidding me? Do you know what you can get for $500,000 in Texas? A whole ranch. And that's what I'm like. If we were in Texas, we would have been had a house by now. I mean, big and luscious and beautiful. But here in Florida, just because you buy some water, they want to charge you $1,000,000 for a shack. It's ridiculous. Jordan, get off my life now. I've been fine. I know it's been so. Listen, it's so different now. Dornell is always home. Usually I would have time to edit or all that, but he's always here. We always find something to do, or I just get busy cleaning and all that. So we record all the time. Like we vlog all the time, but by the time we get home from running the streets every day all day long, it's like, no. Or the clips to get mixed up. It's just a mess. So it's been a different transition with retirement life and living in a city that's always got something going on. Perfume collection, it hasn't really changed since I did the last one. I mean, I could show you maybe one time I go and do maybe I'll style my bedroom and show you, because that's where I have it in little cases like this from IKEA. But I downsized a lot of my perfumes that was like, they smelled old. Um, I just got rid of them. So I got a nice bit of collection. I've been going through the ones I love. Like I reach for like three. Creed, Princess Oud. I like that the perfume Santal 33 and Baccarat. Baccarat 540. Yeah. I reach for those three a lot. My way, I don't know if I ever smelled My Way, but no, I do not own My Way. I'll check it out the next time I buy some perfume. You'll be watching, okay, Miss Linda. I'm do what I can do. Yeah, I know I don't have a tree and all that. I don't do all that, but I'm just gonna style the house and make it look pretty and wintry, and I just like decorating, not necessarily for a holiday. I don't even know what I have. I don't know if I even kept a lot of that stuff that we had when we were in the basement last year. I'm not sure. But I know I still have my garland for sure. I have a wreath. I think I even made that wreath last year when I was there. And I may have a few more things, but I can't do too much in here, like I said. I'm sorry. Jordan needs to go ahead and get that house, honey, because listen, get a house. He's so tired of sharing a room. That's the only reason he said get a house. That's the only reason he want to just go in there and have his own room. That's the only reason why he's saying get a house. But boy, you know how much I said, okay, well, we can get a house. It'll just be in less than a desirable neighborhood. You want to do that? We should get a house soon. Well, get that money, run some money. When we plant shop, we have so much fun. Listen, did you see the new plan I just showed? I know. Shoot, Jordan, where your money at to buy that house? But okay, y'all. We ain't talking about nothing. I enjoy hanging with y'all. I ain't doing nothing. It's a little stuffy in here now that he closed that patio because it's cool outside. So we've been having the patio, not patio, balcony. So used to having a house saying patio. Thank you. I braided them last night. I'm like, I have to put it back in there. Yes. That's why I said we're gonna extend on renting this place so we can take a little bit longer, because we looked at a few houses and the realtor was like, this house last year would have never sold for, I think it was like 500 and some $1,000, and that house was only worth maybe 450. I'm like, y'all just jacking up the prices 70, 80, 120,000 over what it's worth just because it's a demand. So I'm hoping after like the holiday, some of the steam will go down, So hopefully, like January, February, definitely start looking. Your house increased a lot. See, I'm not trying to do that. Overspend on a house just because I want to hear him get a house. I don't want to do that. You can move to North Carolina. I know we could get a banging house in North Carolina for the. Now, I did fall in love when we first came out here in December last year. We originally thought we were going to move to Tampa. So we were going out there looking at houses in Tampa when we came in December. We would drive from our friend house who we were staying with. We would drive up to Tampa. We did that like 2 or 3 times while we were here. I found this beautiful subdivision. It had movie theater on there. It had courts, multiple courts, like playgrounds and stuff. The house, the flow of the house was absolutely beautiful. The appliances, they had a built, like they had a pool, but then on the pool you had like a built-in game area. I have found none of that out here in Miami. The price, we could afford it, but it was in Tampa and we decided not to move to Tampa. So we're here. Move to Atlanta? Absolutely not. I did not like Atlanta at all. We used to go from we actually stopped going to Atlanta when we lived over in Augusta. We started going to Charlotte because I just liked the vibe better. The food was good. The shopping was good. So I don't like Atlanta. It's too much of us in competition for no reason. It's too much of us hating and finding reasons not to lift one of. I ain't got time for it, honey. I'm not in competition with nobody. I think everybody is beautiful. You can do you. So Atlanta was not for me. Like, mm-mm, 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 mm-mm. I did not like it. You was house hunting. Kids out of here. 90,000 was not what? Get out. Now that's insane. I don't know. What you missed? Nothing. We ain't talking about much. We talking about house buying. How I'm not rushing to buy a house. Talking about how I'm a style this little apartment we in. How the kids are good. That's it. Debt free journey and all this other stuff. Oh, okay. Sure, let's. Oh, you got a good deal. My goodness. Wait a minute. You bought it for 129,000, you said? Hey. But that's it. That's all. I just wanted to say, hey, y'all, hey. I hope y'all enjoy. If y'all have any questions, I know I haven't been here. We haven't been doing them, but living life, enjoying Miami. That's why I'm like, where you been? But listen, if y'all want to keep up with me, I'm always 98% of the time on Instagram. I don't think I posted nothing today. But I'm always on Instagram all the time. I post snippets of our day all the time, even from grocery shopping to plant shopping to going to South Beach. We'll run to South Beach real quick, going to the beach. So follow me there. I really don't post a ton on my feed. I'm trying to get to it now, but I usually post all the time in stories in my Instagram. I'll put it back on here again. But you follow me there. I'm gonna start even posting back on my decor page. I just haven't had nothing really to post. I haven't been doing too much. We do so much shenanigans on Instagram stories. Listen, I be It's always something going on. So if y'all want to just keep up with me, if y'all don't really see me on YouTube a lot, follow me there. It's always shenanigans, always something going on there. Thank you so much about my procedure. Yes, my little bump is there. I got my little faja on. This is my little stage 2 faja. So everything's good. I'm sitting on a little, what you call this? Let me show y'all. This is what I'm sitting on. You about to retire from the military? Oh, you coming back home. So I told you we enjoyed Tampa, but I don't know. It was just too. I like it. I think Tampa was pretty. I just feel like it wouldn't be a good fit for our lifestyle. For us, the vibes and stuff. Everywhere now, I will say this too. We were when we looked at the houses in Tampa, we liked them, but we were quite a bit of ways from a beach. We would have to drive like 30 minutes or so from the beach. And that's why we're in Florida. We don't want to drive that far. So like here, it take us about 15 minutes at the most to get to any like beaches out here. So we always go to the little beach. But I don't know how it's gonna work when we buy a house. We gotta make sure, we close to a beach, good vibes, good scenery, good flow. Thank you. Thank you. I haven't been posting, but I'm gonna get back to it. I keep on saying it, but yo, listen, this transition was so new for everybody. We didn't know what to expect. Usually when you in the military, you move to another place, you kind of know what to expect, right? But here, there's we're in a major city. He home every single day. So yeah, it's just been so different. So trying to adjust, it's been taking longer than expected. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm about to log off, drink my water, and watch some TV. I enjoy hanging with you guys. I must do this again very soon. But until the next time, you guys have a beautiful night, and I will bring y'all some styling videos very soon. Peace. Bye, you guys.